but stars in their eyes, legend Matthew Kelly can. Look at him there. He's been entertaining audiences for more than 50 years, but it's on stage where he feels most at home and is utterly celebrated. You perked up at that music, Matthew Kelly.
I do.
Does it give you a flutter?
Well, I did it for 12 years, but that was 20 years ago, you know.
I
yes,
know.
It does, because I do get terrible nerves, you know.
Do you?
Yeah, yeah.
Do
Do
you?
you still get nerves?
Of course,
When
yeah.
you're going on stage?
Yes, I wake up every morning and I think, oh, God, please don't make me do this. But then when I set foot on stage, I'm absolutely at home.
It's funny that, isn't it? Because I can remember chatting to you not long after. I'm afraid that means that we've been talking for more than 20 years, Matthew, you and I. But 20 years ago, when you just left and you were going back to the balls, going back to theatre, and everybody was like, oh! And, of course, it's such a one argument that's where your heart is,
I've
isn't
done
it? With
that
your
a lot.
Olivier's and everything else, you know?
Yeah, and, of course, you can get seen by so many million people on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
But in the theatre, you get seen by, 6,000 people in a week, tops.
Yeah.
Really. So it's like practising your art in private, really.
So you're on stage with Felicity Kendal. What's the show?
Well, I'm doing Filumena, right? Picture the scene. 1946, Naples.
Oh.
It's hot. As the curtain goes up, I come steaming out of a bedroom, shouting at this woman who has just conned me into marrying her.
Right.
What?
After 35 years of living in sin, right?
Right.
And this woman is Felicity Kendal, for it's she.
Felicity Kendal is the woman.
Icon and national treasure.
Yes.
Yeah. And she is my wife. Who wouldn't, frankly?
Exactly.
Why did it take you 30 years? That's the first question.
You've got the good life.
I see what you did there, yeah. She's a marvellous woman. She's a great actress. I did Noises Off with her last year, the Michael Frayn play. Okay. This one, it's a comedy, but it's a drama.
Where's it on?
It opens in Windsor and it goes on the road.
Brilliant.
It's what they call a Harvey Nicks tour. Right. You know, all those posh
I don't know what that means. Oh, the posh places,
as opposed
right.
to the Poundland tour, what I usually do. The play is kind of a moral fable, really, and it's about a woman being very strong and a man being a terrible philanderer and not very strong.
I'm not very
She's
strong.
a woman with secrets, and she's a woman who's been dragged up and got herself in a position. But it's the reason why she does it. And it's about justice and it's about equality, but it's very funny and it's very heartwarming as well. It's about family.
I've seen you on stage. You are utterly brilliant, and you can see the passion that, you know, comes out of you. In fact, I've been on stage with you.
You certainly have.
In the West End.
Big the musical.
Big the musical,
You were
I
the
know.
best thing in it that night. I can tell you.
I think everyone was just glad I turned up because I was doing 5 musicals in
You
one
did.
night, wasn't I?
Such a brave thing to do.
It was a great thing to do for charity. But, you know, you can tell from your passion that it's where your heart lies, and you just are non-stop, aren't you? You've got another thing coming up.
Yes. I mean, I've got a TV thing coming.
Yes.
People say, what do you prefer, TV or theatre? To be honest with you, I prefer working.
Is that Apocalypse?
Just work it. Apocalypse Now.
On
Now,
Gold.
what's that about?
It's on Gold on the 26th of September. and
Right.
It's Johnny Vegas and Sean Gibson and Sanjay Bhaskar.
Yeah.
And so you can tell what it's about already. But there's a lot of murders in it.
Is there?
Which are really very funny.
Do you get murdered?
I can't...
I nearly
cannot
got you
tell
there, didn't I?
All I can tell you is that I finish up in the Hellfire Caves in Buckinghamshire.
What?
With Gemma Jones.
Oh, my God.
Crikey.
And a machine gun.
And how do you feel
my
about...
goodness,
and
that's the sound.
And how do you feel about You Bet coming back on ITV?
Yeah.
Holly Willoughby, Stephen Mulhern, this autumn?
I'm thrilled. I think
you?
it's... yeah. I think
Will it be as good?
Great show. Well, if you look back at, though, you know, I finished at that in 95, so it's nearly 30 years.
Yeah.
It'll be a big difference. The production values now are fantastic.
Yeah.
Right.
Much faster. It'll be brighter. The editing will be clever. And Stephen and Holly will be great doing
That'd be
it.
fab.
Yeah,
Will
yeah.
there be a bit of you that thinks, oh, I might dabble and go back and do a bit of that? Or
How are you nuts? It was absolutely mad time, that. I couldn't go
So
back.
Filumena is on now.
Yes.
Get your tickets. See
But it's
Matthew,
not
Felicity
on.
Kendal.
We open in Windsor.
Brilliant.
Guildford, Cambridge. Richmond.
Good
As
luck
you
with it
say,
all.
the podcast.
Oh, bless you. Thank you so much. Come
It's
and
so
see
lovely
us.
to see-
There's
oh, we
Felicity.
will.
Felicity is fantastic.
I reckon Lorraine will be definitely
She'll be
wanting to
there.
go, but we'll see you tomorrow morning on Good Morning Britain at 6. In the meantime...
Yes, here's Lorraine.
Thank you both very much indeed.